Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. As I always greet, please, I want you to listen to this audio below. So listen, take your time and listen to the end. Just listen to the end, and then you hear what is there.
Greeting to all the pioneers across the continent of Africa, and I wish every one of you happy new week. I quickly want to address one issue to the pioneer this morning. I will let you know this very particular one. I know a lot of pioneers join the community or Pi Network without even knowing the purpose of Pi Network and what Pi Network is all about. And I have a little something to tell you, those of you that you really don't know what Pi Network is all about. Because when you see anybody who comment why we are against the religion or why we don't allow people to practice their believing, why are we disturbing them? Why we don't allow them? Anybody who makes such kind of comment on the platform, he or she doesn't know what Pi Network is all about. When you hear comment that let's leave religion, let's allow everybody to do on his or her believing, those are the people. When you see such comment, understand that very particular pioneer has no idea of what Pi Network is all about. So, and I have seen that a lot of them on the platform.
Now, so the first question I want to ask is: so, what does Pi Network have to do with religion? So you listen to the end. So I just total trash, just rubbish. So you listen to the end. What does it have to do with Pi Network?
No, any one of you who makes such comment today, consider yourself. I will kick you out on any of the GCV platform where I found you. And I want you to understand reason why I have to kick you out. For many years now, I don't have my freedom. You have your freedom. For many years now, I've been paid sacrifice, and you don't have idea of what I've been passing through. In 2021, I appeal to religious leaders in Africa to make sure they use their platform to create awareness about Pi Network. Because the moment I understand the Pi Network and I see that there is no a single Africa among the 50 leaders who behind this project, and I discover there is no Africa among the decision making on IXCO 2022, and I have seen that Africa on this very particular project, we have no seat. The only way that we can have our own is by engaging in the community and make sure that we accommodate the coins. When I look into all this, I see that we really need to work. Actually, I understand that the Pi Network doesn't come because of anything. It comes because of centralized system. And the pillar and the architect and the foundation of centralized ideology is religion. It is Christian. It is Christian ideology. It is the same set of people who behind Christian. They are the one who behind the Islam. So we understand all these things. So it is because of the way they are manipulate entire global. I always said it, not only Africa is being manipulated, including America. They are also being slave with this system. I always said it in my words that only 5 families are enslaved entire global. And at that point, since I discovered that Africa has no space or a good offices that can make them allocate one particular coins to Africa, except the coins being getting through KYG. I reach out to our religious leader to make sure they help us to mobilize their church and their mosque so that Africa can be able to position themselves, because what they are concluding is that Africa has nothing to offer. And when I look into the system, Africa has a lot to offer. But at the moment, the mindset of Africa that has already been corrupted, it makes them find it difficult to understand what Pi Network is all about. And it is because of this freedom that they never want Africa to have. That's one of the major reasons why they compose Antichrist and bring all those nonsense written in the Bible and deceiving Africa that they should not care about this one, they should focus on heaven. Why then they are focused on their own? All these things, we have a clear understanding. But I understand that all our Daddy Gio senior pastors, they know all the secrets. Imam know the secret. The Quran and Bible is a nonsense book. They just use it to control us. But the reason why they choose to keep silent and working in that direction, they have go far in the religion before they be able to see the secret. And they have started enjoying the immunity of being manipulating society. And they discover that if they are telling people the truth, there will be no any other source of income for them. That's one of the major reasons they agree to continue in that evil. But I thought that their brain will open. I review almost all the secret in Pi Network in 2022. Purposely because if they can be able to understand change from their poor mentality, from their selfishness and greediness, maybe they will be able to reach out to their followers and let them engage in. What I only hear from there, they call me Antichrist. And they call Pi Network currency as Antichrist money. They have different series of meetings. For the past 1 month now, the pastors have been having different series of meetings on me particularly. They thought maybe they have one secret. They brought different strategy. They look for a way to assassinate me. They don't have anywhere to get me down. Now they concluded, because they already see that they have failed, that decentralized has already come, and there is nothing they can do. And they already understand that decentralized will expose all their atrocity, which will render them useless financially very soon. And they already have the knowledge of what will happen to them very soon, how the society will know the truth and work against them. They have been calculated a lot of things. Some of them are trying to come out and tell the society, but they already discouraged their church member that Pi Network is an antichrist. With all this, they come out with another strategy that they should start bring out the prophecies, Since they have the knowledge that Pi Network will soon come out, they have the information and they are in our midst. So they switch into fake prophecy. When you see social media everywhere, whenever they thought that Pi Network will come out that very particular period, they will be releasing different prophecy that you will have financial freedom from so day to so day. They started using that strategy to deceive their followers because they thought most of their followers who are on Pi Network will launch at that moment, and they will now begin use that opportunity to control them and manipulating them. When I see all this, I still quiet to monitor them and see where they are going. Now they already see that Pi Network is coming. They have planned this strategy to make sure that they manipulate any pioneer they be able to get. They are not using any power than Africa power. Then they are using Africa power. You thought they are using the power of Jesus. They are deceiving you. A lot of you, they are going to use command tone for you. When they use the command for you, you got no option than to forward all the assets to them. They have different planning, most especially Nigeria pastors. They are doing different meeting to make sure that they manipulate. Now they are not ready. They don't even have meeting concerning to the terrorists that is happening, regarding to terrorists. They have no meeting concerning that. They are having meeting regarding to this financial freedom that is coming. And they already understand there is no place for them to hide in. So now, all their plan is to attacking you people. A lot of you will see that I have started dealing with bringing some of the evidence, some of the video to the community. Do you know why? I know that if we can be able to get 5 confirmed power or 10 confirmed pioneer in each local government, we will get things right. I am trying my possible mix. I know those idiots that they are going to fall into their traps. They will know they have no option because they are idiots. Just because they find it difficult to understand what they hold at hand. A lot of them are going to fall into their traps. Remember, I told you that consider these are your greatest enemy. I have said it in some of my voice notes. Number one enemy you have is religion. Don't joke with them. They are the architect of your problem. They are the architect of economic crisis. I have released many voice notes that will make you understand how the economics works, how the religion destroy your economy. Why Pi Network is a revolution currency that embrace your social life and your cultural heritage. It's just for you to be able to have something to offer that another continent will have interest. Is it car that Africa wanted to produce that China doesn't have idea? Or is it gadget or phone, any other thing that Africa want to produce that America has no idea? But there are a lot of products lying down in our cultural heritage that Africa can offer, that those people can be able to have such products. And the secret of the products is when you have a product and nobody knows the secret, how you be able to make the products. When you be able to protect the secret of making your products, then the value will last forever. Up to today, you are still here that only 2 people know the secret of Coca-Cola. That is why you see Coca-Cola is still valuable for many the Africa heritage, these people have entering us for years back. Study our culture, study a lot of our heritage. But there are still a lot of our heritage that hold a lot of products which Africa can be able to offer to the global community in this decentralized, and that is what is going to generate value for us. And the religious are our problem that destroy our cultural heritage. That is why I let you know your number one problem is religion. It is the religious people who build your government. The democracy ideology of Abraham Lincoln is from religious house. All these systems designed to enslaving us. And now, government is a product of religion. They are your enemy. Put it in mind, because very soon you will have the freedom. Take note of this. I have told you that your government behind your financial institution, if your financial institution are after you, understand, for a lot of you, that you don't want to learn anything about Pi network, or you are waiting for a cash out, you only want to convert and do swap to your local currency. The tax that your government impose will work on you. That is how they will deal with you. But if you all understand what Pi network is all about, then you cannot pay tax for any transaction you made on Pi to Pi account. But any conversion rate of Pi to local currency, you will pay huge tax depending on your government greediness, because the system allow your government to regulate the currency in their country. That is where they give them power. I have told you that there is nothing you can do regarding to that regulation. That is the only area they give to them. And the government of the day that you normally call your God, they sit on the throne. What they are after now is the money. And because of some paragraph and some section in the KYG, they cannot come after you. But when you are trying to swap to their currency, they will have reason to catch you, to collect tax, to collect their own from you. I am only telling you three of your important enemy that you really need to take notes. Number one is religion. I repeat it. All they are working now is how to silence me and how to manipulate you. But they have failed. I can't be sacrificed for many years. Sleepless nights. We have held a meeting, conference meeting, that lasts for 3 days in the community of Pi network that I didn't sleep. I believe pioneers who are working with us since 2023 can testify that I've attended a conference that lasts for 4 days globally, that I can't sleep because I don't know when they are going to call me. I can never pay all this sacrifice for an idiot who refused to work at this point, to think that they will come and sabotage and manipulate the system in my hand in Africa. My reason why I have been dedicating my time for this project and my finance post, I can't talk how many millions I have spent on this project on my own. I am not talking about pioneers who need some help coming to my inbox. I don't even know how many pioneers I'm attending to daily because I don't want them to sell their coins. When they tell me their challenges, anyone that I come across, I have the little one I can do, I attend it to them. I am doing all this because I want the fusion of Africa to be better. All this, it will be difficult for me to fold my hand and allow idiots and imbeciles to come and waste my efforts. Those of you that you are joining our GCV, you are busy comment that it is the leader who have violated the rules of the community. I know you have mad already. I don't know where me and you sit down to write the rules of community. If you don't want thunder to fire you, be careful of what you say at this moment. As they are after my life, I am after you people also. I don't care of where it's going to end. One thing I am very sure, nobody come after me that will not go down. I said it categorically, without fear of no intimidation. No man of a woman come after me that will not go down. Unless if I'm doing what I'm doing for my personal selfish purpose. But as long I'm doing what the ancestors of Africa are crying for, to see their children to be flourished and for their children of Africa to take over the global power because it is their heritage. Africa is the pillar of the world. Without Africa, world can never be exist. They have turned us to nonsense. And this is the last time they will manipulate Africa. That is decentralized. In this decentralized, we will not allow them to succeed. Our resources in Africa is enough for us to offer something to the global market. Why do they not rate us that we have anything to offer? Because they understand they are the one controlling our economy. They are the one controlling our resources. Resources of Africa is not being controlled by Africa. The only those countries that their resources is belong to them in Africa, you can be able to know them. Burkina Faso, one. The resources of Nigeria is not belong to Nigeria. They only using crude oil to deceiving us. The major resources of Nigeria, they didn't account any budget for Nigeria on it. All those ones are taken silently. And most of these resources are in the northern part of Nigeria. But the northerner doesn't know because they are used religion to catch them. That is the problem. So it is we pioneer who is going to take over. That is why we need to be serious. We talk about registration of our organization. A lot of people don't take it serious. I understand that they are idiots. They thought when you are going to politics, that is where you need to contribute. Because they are idiots. Politics is being played on every one of us. The day Tinubu increased the fuel price in Nigeria, nobody question, nothing happening. You only vomit nonsense on social media. The price continue grow. You can't do anything because Tinubu is your God. He's in charge of the throne, government of the day. I know a lot of you doesn't understand the system. You that you are born naturally to be idiot. Upon all the voice note and explanation and evidence that I have provided about religion, how they are destroy our economy, you still have guns to come on platform and saying that we are just fighting religion, we are just do this. Thunder will strike you down for that your mind that make you think that way. It will never better for you. If you find it difficult to understand why we are paying all this sacrifice. You see, they have touched the tail of lion. At this time, it's a fire to fire. Those who will die, will die. Charles Adeleke can never die. Because I stand with the truth. The truth has set me free. I have nothing to be afraid. But every one of you that you are in our community, you don't know why we are doing all this. The moment you comment, consider yourself out of the platform. Put it in your mind. And I will search for you everywhere you are. I will kick you out. I am not going to waste my energy on idiot anymore. That is the fact and the reality. I want the community to understand. It is high time we get our sense. All the evidence is being released, not only in Africa, across the planet. The white folk are addressing us as idiots. They are telling us, they are mocking us. Upon this evidence, idiots find it difficult to research about what we are posting. Idiots don't want to research because they have been manipulating their sense. If you are still believing in Bible and Quran, and you think you will use Pi Network money to embrace that nonsense, the ground of Africa will swallow you before the minute, before you even achieve your aim. Because you are naturally born to be idiots. If you are a citizen and you are ready for progress of Africa, you will know that nothing will bring progress and development to the continent of Africa if not our economy that we embrace. The system that destroy our economy, you ask us to tolerate them, to allow them to continue because you are idiots. The system that remove value from us, that our traditional ruler are under the governor that is being used by Westerner. The system that remove value from our king and place it on the criminal, you see ask us to embracing it. Now the pastor and the imam, they are the one decide on the king that is being installed in every part of Africa now. Because they wanted to destroy us finally. An idiot of you don't want me to tell you the truth. Any one of you have been listening to our voice notes, you have been taking our advice, you think you smart, you will use Pi money to embrace the system that destroy us. Your life will be destroyed. The ground of Africa will swallow you if you don't want to change for that your wrong direction. Who do you think that will build value for Africa? Who do you think that will build the continent of Africa? Are you not taking your time to study what decentralized is all about? Do you think the society will still depend on government? It is you, pioneer, that society are going to depend on. So now when you don't know your duty and your responsibility in the society, how do you want to build the society? We are not going to allow that. Pioneer must know who they are. They must know the reason why they are training them for the past 6 years. They must know the reason why the power of currency is being given to them. I will never fold my hand and allow idiots to come and waste my effort, the sacrifice I have been paying for years. Anybody who try that, the ground of Africa will swallow you. Every part of Africa must rise. Every part of Africa must good. Every part of Africa must flourish. Any son or daughter that is living in the soil of Africa, and they are drinking the water in the land of Africa, and they are embracing religion against the progress of Africa. The ground of Africa will swallow you. Anywhere you like, go and get your power. We are the last stage. I am preparing for this stage, and I know it is a battle. Day and night, I'm not sleeping. I monitor, and I'm ready to deal with every one of you. All the pastors, you are on our platform. Continue with your evil meeting. You will lose your life. And I have told you people, a lot of you people will drink poison in 2026. Let's wait and see. It's a battle that we are already won. You people never want Donald Trump to get the power. You use your religious useless center to cause confusion. But I told Africa, nothing they can do. Donald Trump will win. Donald Trump win. Because it is high time. You people look for every means to introduce war so that they can scatter the mission of Pi Network. I told the community, people should not afraid. They will never succeed, and they can never succeed. If you don't believe in all this, you will perish. If it is your mind to see Africa be slave, you will lose your life. If it is your mind to engage Africa in another century slavery, the ground of Africa will swallow you. That is how it is. And that is my message to the community this morning. Anything religious, I'm ready for them at this moment. If it is 10 pioneer we are going to get in Ishish local government, who get proper sense, I am okay. They will bring transformation to the continent of Africa. That is how it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate all our leaders. Appreciate all our admin. Thank you for the wonderful work you are doing. All our father who already know the truth, and our mother who know the truth, you have been praying for us day and night. Thank you very much. You will live long to witness all your efforts. All the pioneers who are fighting this battle, because only one man cannot do it. We are many who are fighting this battle. Every one of you, long life is your portion. Good death is your portion. But every one of you that you have been giving us headache, that you find it difficult to understand it is a time for Africa to smile, you will lose your life. That is how it will be. And there is nothing anyone can do. The power that controls darkness, the power that controls the planet, the power in the graveyard, the power in the breeze, all of them are agreed together to work with this, and that is it. Nothing you can do unless you don't work on the ground. As long as you are marching the ground of Africa, you will lose your life. If you are benefit on anything from the soil of Africa and you plan against us at this moment, you will lose your life. If you are drinking the water of Africa and you are still embracing religious against our progress, against our freedom, you will lose your life. More death will happen very soon. One thing I am very sure, every one of you who dedicate your time and you search for the truth, I am not forcing you. I am not asking you to believe. I have told you that go and work with your cultural heritage. Your heritage is different from my own. Every family have their own. Every community have their own. You are not unite with my own. You unite with your own. Go and embracing it. As long as you continue to do it, you are getting it right already. And that is it. But as long as you find it difficult, you are still call your ancestor. You are calling them different horror name. You are tagging them. You are believing in an illusion. You are believing in the imagination. The Jesus that does not exist, you are believing in it. and you want us to allow you to remain in our platform, don't worry. The ground of Africa will swallow you. The fire will consume you. The breeze will destroy you. Everything you rely on will destroy you. That is how it will be, and nothing anybody can do. I can never be sluggish for any idiot to waste my sacrifice for the past 6 years. I can't do so. So if you are not ready for the progress and the unity and freedom of Africa out of this platform, if you try to remain on our platform and you wanted to do evil, the ground of Africa will swallow you. And that is it. Have it in mind. Nothing anybody can do. Nothing anybody can do about that. This is the time for Africa to rise. Either you like it or not, this is the time. And the children and the sons and daughters that will rise Africa, they are already prepared. And you, that you wanted to allow us to destroy our community, your life will be destroyed. The pie you rely on will be destroyed in your hand. And that is how it will be. And I want every one of you that to understand the value of Pi Network has already achieved in 2023. And I make it clearly to the community that we are achieving the value in December, complete the value in December 25, 2023. Anybody who tell you that you should do one vote for because of value, they are idiots. Don't listen to them. Maybe you don't understand. They don't know what they are doing. They are doing voting for their application. That is what they are doing. But as for value of Pi Network, it is not about voting. It is about serious battle. And we have our record. And we do it. And we are achieving it. Nothing. They told you to vote in February 1920. What is the essence of your vote? What is the outcome? Did I tell you not to listen to idiots? Every one of you that you use your 2 coins, 3 coins, 1 coins to vote. What is the result? I'm only telling you the truth. It is left for you to understand. Either you like it or not, we have achieving the value of Pi. It is not your useless vote that will not bring the value of Pi Network to be established. We work. We build the value. And the idea we use to build the value, that is the same idea they are telling us, that every product, it is we that we build value for our product. As long as the secret of our product in Africa remains secret in the hands of Africa, then the value of Africa is being generated. Every one of us, let's understand this so that we not miss the target. I don't just tell you to position yourself, because I know what is coming. A lot of people will continue their endless cry very soon, and a lot of people will lose their life, because those set of people, they are not supposed to live on this planet with us. They should go to their heaven. Then when they go to their illusion heaven, they will see that they are useless, because the mentality given to them, they will believe that they have nothing to contribute to the Africa, because they already conclude that Africa is a wasting land. We are not going to allow that. We are all going to make Africa great. Thank you very much. God bless you.
So, what do you say about it? This is total trash.